Hello, I'm Brent Hall. As a family therapist, I've had the opportunity to work with hundreds of families over the course of my career. Many parents struggle with what to do with an out-of-control teenager and have found educational consultants to be a valuable resource to turn to during times like these. Just what is an educational consultant and how can they be of help to your family? In this video, educational consultants explain what they do and why they might be a resource you'll want to consider before choosing a therapeutic program for your teenager.
We try to help families think through their problems with their children and match them to an appropriate intervention.
Never say to a parent, this is the school that you need to send, to which you need to send your child, but to say, here are 3 or 4 or 5 schools that we believe would best serve the needs of your child, and then help them as they go through that decision-making process.
Being an independent consultant, we can evaluate the programs from our perspective, and hopefully we're using the lenses of fine-tuning that we could bring back to our parents. And in doing that, we know the nuances, which kids do well at those programs, which ones don't. The players, we know when programs go through changes, cycles of change, and there are times when you need to let those changes settle in, and there are times when they're at their peak for recommending. And to me, I think that's an important piece that we bring to the table as well.
You can be the greatest therapist on earth, but if it's a poor program, you're not going to have much success. Really, a therapist may see the client 2-3 hours a week, and the rest of the time they're with program staff and other personnel. So, it's really important to look at both.
The other thing we find is that parents go through stages of doubt and remorse and buyer's remorse and whatever, so that we often have to help them understand what's going on and understand sort of a developmental model for them, and that their child is going to occasionally fall backwards, have some bumps in the road.
I think one of the things that is most frustrating to me is when I get a phone call from a family who will give me examples of the different programs they've tried and how much money they've already spent, and it's often clearly the wrong programs. I'll wonder, why would they ever want to? And so the dollars are going around and around, and I feel like it's such false economy to try to save money on getting the kind of advice that they really need.
I also tell people that probably I save them in unnecessary travel fees going to look at the wrong places. I probably save them most of my fee.
Talk to the children in the program. Visit, first of all, and then spend time with the children in the program.
Your best resource as far as navigating the special needs and youth at risk market is going to be a consultant.
This isn't a failure on your part. This is you're giving your child the opportunity to make changes that will affect his whole life, her whole life, in a positive way.